So,
Yeah?
car being collected today.
Yeah, I'm going to get it after this.
Okay. Full panic yesterday with MOT of the van, MOT of Laura's car. We had no cars or vans for the whole day. And obviously I'm driving to the airport today.
Have you got anything back yet?
Everything's back.
Oh, sorry.
It was a mad dash at 5 o'clock last night when the place was all closing down. Right, Jordan, you take Laura over there, drop me here, and then we pick them up and pay the money. And
I honestly
go.
don't know how people do without cars.
No, and you've not had a car because you've walked up here this morning. The things you have to do for YouTube, eh?
I know.
The things you have to give up in
Not
life.
that far
for
to be fair.
No,
It'd be worse if you said you got to walk to Torquay or something. I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan, and may I say it's great to have you back.
Well, it's
in this
lovely.
country.
It's lovely to be back, and this particular week is ultra special.
Is it? Why is that?
Well, it's ultra special for me. I think it's ultra special for us.
Right.
I've had a fantastic trip to Saudi Arabia.
You have, yeah. It looked good.
Absolutely superb. Like, I had no idea what to expect going out there, but it was pretty impressive. Yeah. Similar to Abu Dhabi, in the Gulf kind of front and the hotels and things like that. I haven't been to Dubai, so I couldn't give you any information on that. But no, it was really, really good. I'm glad I went because I got to meet some fantastic people, not just from the Gulf side of things, but through the marketing plans and the media plans and things like that.
Made some good contacts.
Made some great contacts, which is kind of what that trip was kind of all about, really. It was my first trip on a tour event to go and do some filming with players, and it opened my eyes. I've learned a lot from what we will do next time if we get a chance to go out again.
I mean, we do get a lot of people ask us about some more female participation on the channel, more girls playing, more ladies playing, of all different abilities and standards, and that's just a good trip to make some contacts that hopefully in time we can get some of these ladies on the channel. And
I think they will, because what struck me is how friendly everybody was when we were there. You know, even just walking. You know, when I had to walk to get a coffee for Lee and I had to go get a coffee for us, and you walk past kind of like the players' lounge, it sounds more exotic than it actually is, but the players' lounge, which is kind of where the players just go and chill out with their caddies or whoever's with them. Just away from all the media attention and things like that. But a lot of them kind of like filter out into the area where the foyer, should we say, of the whole clubhouse, which then kind of right by the coffee station there. And they're all really nice, like saying hello and, and I don't know if I got that. Well, I certainly didn't get that when I was caddying for Paul at Wentworth and things like that.
So. No, I mean, I haven't got as much experience or knowledge on that particular situation as you have, but all I'd say is that maybe they're all getting behind the campaign, get more girls into golf and trying to build their tour, because they have been had a few issues with sponsorship, tournaments, having a European tour. I mean, I know Justin Rose and his wife are quite heavily
with the Rose
involved
series.
in it now, and hopefully the European tour can get back to a level it was. And I think like you said, by the girls being friendly and realising they need to build up all their social media, they need to sort of build that tour up. Yeah. They're all getting behind it, which is great.
And I think that what you'll find is that now that we've built up a couple of like relationships, shall we say, with some of the players, and they they see your face, so they know if they see you filming with a player, like when I was filming with Steph and when I was filming with Flick. When they start to see you kind of filming with other players, they're interested to know what's going on and who you are and what that's all about. So I think that opens up. They see your face and they know your kind of face. They've seen you around. Or
they begin to trust you as well.
Yeah,
don't they, as
correct.
well,
which is really important with players, with the media side of stuff. Really, really important. So,
100%.
And one of the videos in particular, the one I did with Felicity Johnson, was I knew it was going to be good. Because I know what's in these yardage books. I know how these how these players think when they're out there on the golf course. I know what information is going in and then sort of coming out, and it was so good to get that out there because there's so much we can all learn from it. And I, even me, just wandering around with her, watching all the other players as well, chatting away in that group, you know, things that we probably didn't have the camera on, let's say. You can always learn. There's so 100%. Much to learn.
Yeah.
So much to learn from it.
Every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day. But moving on, and I think it's about time we explained what's going on.
We sort of addressed the elephant in the room.
There's a big elephant in the room. The big elephant in the room is the room.
Where are we?
Where are we, Bernie? So, hang on.
This chair, I prefer old chairs.
I've got the old chairs in the garage.
Like,
don't
these
worry.
are a little bit.
They're a bit spinny.
Spinny, yeah.
Hang on, let's do a full. That's spinning. Isn't
that could
it?
be the Sunday.
Oh, you're
morning
stuck.
Show. Yeah.
You're actually stuck.
Back. Oops.
So,
where are we?
We are back home. As far as I'm concerned, we've come home because Churston Golf Club is where it all started for me. It all started for you.
Yep.
I know you've kind of, obviously since I've turned pro, I've moved on and done other things, but I know from your point of view, your dad was a member here for many, many years, and obviously you've been sort of in and out between Torquay and here and things like that. But for me, this is home. And today we're in the coaching centre here at Churston Golf Club, which we will share with you a little bit more as to what is going on, but we're going to be making a new Sunday morning set. This is a bit of a make-up one at the moment.
It's basically our DHG media base, isn't it?
Correct. It absolutely is. So we have struck a deal with Churston, as in, when I say struck a deal, I have basically picked up the business at Torquay, which is the pro shop business, and we've brought it over to Churston. I've gone into business with Harry Mayers. Now, Harry played with us in the Ryder Cup around Churston, around this golf course. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and see it. I'm sure most of you have actually seen that one because it was a well watched, well viewed series, which everyone pretty much watched it from first to the end, which is unusual but good. So Harry has now officially become, or will officially become, the head professional at Churston Golf Club from the 1st of December. This is the date when we take over. So Harry will be running the pro shop side of things. I will be there in the background to just help him, but ultimately the idea is that he runs it all. He staffs it, he deals with all of those sorts of things, and he deals...
He's head professional, and his name's above the door.
His name is above the door. He services the members here at the golf club, and it's his shop to run, basically. However, we have got what only can be explained as a huge office now. So Ray Reardon, when this clubhouse was built, the golf club put in, and obviously I was a junior member at the time, but the golf club built a new clubhouse. So where we're sat now is actually the old pro shop. Is what it used to be. The old pro shop.
I used to work in it.
Yeah, I used to work in it. But they built a snooker room here at the golf club. And it was obviously Ray Reardon he used to come up and play.
He did the opening.
He did the opening of it, yeah.
He's had 101 break in his like.
Is that right? I can't remember that, but I remember
on
being
the table
there.
at first open.
A bit younger than you, see, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So, however, as time moves on and lots of golf clubs in the same boat, they were always sort of looking at what income, I suppose, they get from their snooker rooms and things like that. And it's a big space. So they took the table out. So the room kind of became like a boardroom in some ways, which was not dead space, but certainly wasn't utilised as much as what the club probably wanted it to be.
I'd say it was more of a storage room really at the moment, isn't it? It's not getting its full usage. So us being in there and sort of renting the room off the club is providing them with some income. It's also providing them with a brilliant space to edit
and expand and
have a home. Really.
Yeah, have a home and expand. So. For me, certainly just driving in here today, or when I came in the other day to get to do all the sort of chit-chat with the club about things, it does make the hairs on the back of your neck sort of stand up a little bit, because it does really feel like coming home a little bit, for me personally. So 9 years. 9 years ago I left here.
Did you?
I went to be the secretary of Torquay Golf Club 9 years ago. So it's an exciting opportunity. There's lots of positive things going to be happening. Obviously, from the channel's point of view, there's a huge practice facility at Churston which we used to live on when we were kids, and there's potential to expand that in the coming years, which has been crying out at Churston for some time now. And the messages I've had off Churston members have been just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Old friends, people that we've grown up with. There's something about it. It just feels right. Feels really good to me. So, however, you're going to remain as a Torquay member?
Yeah, I'm sort of helping a bit at the club, so I'm doing the repairs at Torquay, so the golf club repairs, I'm still up there. Also helping out in the shop when they need me to. So I'm probably going to remain there. I mean, I live in Brixham, so it's ideal for me to come up here and do our filming because I can walk here.
I mean, most when we're home, we'll be based in the offices.
Yeah,
that's where we'll be.
So I mean, at the moment, I'm going to just only be up here when we're filming. And when we're working, I won't be sort of socialising or playing in. No, I'm going to remain at Torquay until they kick me out.
Probably won't long. So, anything else been happening? I mean, I've had a very busy.
We've had no cars.
We've had no cars, but obviously I've been to France, come back, gone to France, come back, gone to Saudi, and as we're filming this right now, I am on the range or heading to the range. At La Manga in Spain for my coaching trip.
Yeah.
So really, really keen. But how's Leicester been?
Good. Yeah. Not too bad. Yeah.
You've been playing
golf? No, not really done. No, I've just been sorting a few things out really because it's been quite a busy sort of 8-9 months, hasn't it, really, since we come out of lockdown, etc. So I've just been sorting out a few things.
And to be fair, you have had, I was talking to Laura about it, you've not had a great deal of time off. Like the last, I would say in the last 4 years, 4.5 years at Torquay, it has been, and even Staden, it's been so full on.
To be honest with you, because I've generally had most weekends off, that always felt like a holiday, like it was a couple of days break generally, so I didn't really ever feel like I necessarily needed sort of that much holiday, but it's just trying to sort a few things out. Like you just leave things, don't you? And so
life.
I've been doing that. Been trying to do a bit of social media as well,
which has been good. And very much, and we thank you all for interacting because that is important that we keep growing and pushing and doing all those things. And
trying to just come up with a few ideas how we can push the channel on or different bits and bobs. Moving forward, really. So,
how did the show go last week? Did you feel that you led or took control of it? I can't believe you let Jordan sit on the right side.
I know, I didn't even think so. It was his kitchen, so I didn't we obviously, there's been a bit of criticism about the sound quality. We didn't have the actual mics, it was generally a sort of lastminute.com to get a show out. There wasn't going to be a show. But we sort of tried to piece one together as best we could.
Well, it went all right. It went fine. It was a good jump over to Saudi and then back to you guys. So
we do apologise if you didn't like the quality of the sound, etc. But it was needs must, and we want to get the show out really. So,
absolutely right. So I got a phone call there. I'm not sure who that is.
That's a bit early on a Sunday.
It is a bit early for a call. You're right. So this week on the channel, we are at Saint-Jean-de-Mont.
Beautiful.
France. What a
back to France. Jumping all around the world.
We are literally just jumping everywhere. But we are on Saint-Jean-de-Mont. Jordan's playing. It's myself, my brother, playing against Jordan and James Pickard.
Yeah.
Saint-Jean-de-Mont is in areas, and I would say for most of the areas of the golf course, is very tight.
Yeah.
Very, very tight.
I can remember when I played it and I was like, for the first time, and they were like, I was like, where are we hitting? Like, where's the fairway? And they're like, it's just down there. I'm like, there's no fairway down there. It's so tight, isn't it?
Saint-Jean-de-Mont is very similar in a feel way. It's a mix, it's a combination kind of, it feels like a heathlandy course in some ways, pine trees everywhere. Yeah. And then you move out into this beautiful links area. And it is just like, it is amazing. It's like a couple of different golf courses into one. And it does blend beautifully as you work your way around the golf course. And hints of it, and some of you may have played St Jean-de-Mont, some of you may not have played St Jean-de-Mont, but there are hints of Pals Golf Club in Spain, near Catalonia, which is amazing, beautiful, but literally like you're threading through an eye of a needle. It is just unbelievably tight. But I would say St Jean-de-Mont was possibly just played that little bit longer than Pals did. But absolutely fantastic golf course. So Jordan has fun.
Was he?
Just leave it right there with that. Jordan has fun.
Okay.
So Jordan
said.
had fun, and there's a few balls that have been donated to the French forests. So that's going to be on the channel this week. Anything that you want, because I know you've got a massive announcement to make, haven't you?
Have I?
Yeah. Someone's birthday.
Oh, it's massive, is it?
Well, I would say, being as he is the #1 caddy on the channel,
so
it would be quite a big announcement.
Yeah, so apparently it's Gary Smith's birthday. I don't know what date it is or when it is, because my Instagram, I can't get on it at the moment, but I know it's either been or it's sometime round about now, so he is your caddy, isn't he? He's
#1 caddy.
According to his Twitter page, he's your caddy. So
I've not had many caddies, and he's certainly #1.
He's #1 caddy, so happy birthday, Gary.
Massive happy birthday, Gary.
Hope you have a great day.
How old is Gary? Do we know?
I'd hate to guess, wouldn't you?
He's got to be in his sort of mid 40s, late 40s, something like that.
No, older than that.
Is he a little bit older than that?
Yeah, he's in his 50s, definitely. Okay. I don't know.
He's even been on the show before doing a dance, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's featured, he has featured.
That was a once only, though.
Once only, I think we all saw enough.
He's no dancer, is he? But then when I saw him play golf, maybe his dancing was all right.
He swung it nicely. He hit a tee shot, didn't he? He played, and he came down to Cornwall as well, so I watched him play on there. So happy birthday, Gary, anyway.
Happy birthday. We've got Christmas coming up. You know what that means?
Do you know what? Driving here today, Christmas songs on the radio.
I know, it's brilliant.
I'm like,
I love it.
What?
I'm proper into Christmas.
It's November.
Doesn't matter.
It's November. It's not
it's
even.
Because we've missed Christmas last year, and
Did we?
as such. Well, we didn't miss it, but it wasn't. You weren't allowed. There wasn't the same. There wasn't the shows going on. The Christmas shopping was there. We're sort of in and around lockdown. It was just a bit. There was a lot of negativity, but now we sort of seem
want to embrace it.
Yeah, more positivity and embrace it. So we need to do a Christmas special, don't we?
Oh, we will be doing a Christmas special, but just like, how do we do it? I've had this idea.
I know, it's a great idea as well. I love it. You need to share it with everybody.
Do I?
Yeah.
What do you think about having everybody, trying to get as many people as we can who's been on the channel to come and play in one big...
Christmas shootout or something?
One Christmas shootout.
As many turkeys as possible.
I got so many turkeys. I got this idea of all these people playing in some type of format. Whether it will probably only work if we do it in foursomes.
Yeah.
I think, as in the first part or something like that, and then we have like a shootout.
Yeah.
With everybody. I've got this great idea. And do you know what would even be a better idea as well? Even what would really make it even more special is whether we invited people to come along and watch.
I think we should.
Just say where we're going to be, the date we're going to be there,
time we're going to be there,
time we're going to be teeing off, and then if anybody wants to come and watch, then like literally everybody that you've watched will be on the show.
Would there be a possibility that people could stay the location?
Yeah,
possibly.
But the problem is the location I've got in my mind. It just all depends on weather. Because ideally the Christmas special, whether we do it, the Christmas special ultimately should really probably be on a links course of some sort, because ultimately it's just by the time we get to Christmas time it's going to be quite probably wet.
Yeah, but I don't think that matters, does it?
Not really, no.
It's the people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just whether we can get the access to that golf course to allow us to do it. So if you're a golf course owner and you want us to come and do the Christmas special on your course,
it needs to be relatively close to where we are, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, ideally, but
because we don't can't really drive somewhere.
It could be
cool off.
It could be good. Could be good. Could be special. Could be very Christmas special.
A Christmas special.
Right, I think that's it for this week.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else you would like to report?
No, just want to just thank everyone for watching over the last few months, and hope you enjoy us being at Cheston Golf Club.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see you again next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.